Families visit the graves of their loved ones on the many military graveyards here in Israel. This one in Kiryat Shaul, north of Tel Aviv, has a large section for fallen soldiers. More than 3,000 graves are located here. The graves here are decorated for the occasion of Memorial Day with Israeli flags, flowers. Next to every grave, there is a white stool put so that family members will have the chance or had the chance to sit down next to them, next to the graves during the ceremony. The ceremony itself started with the nationwide siren at 11, then continued with the widow of a soldier who fell in the 73 war, who lit a torch. Then Israel's defense minister Yoav Gallant held a speech, and he emphasized that this day is dedicated to all representatives of the security forces, soldiers, police officers, those who work in the intelligence apparatus and also in prisons. Now, Gallant was one of the politicians who in advance called upon the public to leave politics outside the cemeteries. Now, this Memorial Day is probably the most political the country has ever seen. Many bereaved families and the organization representing them, Yad Lebanin, requested in advance that politicians who did not serve in the military, in the army themselves, most of them for religious reasons, would not attend the ceremonies held all across the country. Now, some politicians indeed withdrew their participation, but the most controversial ceremony in Beersheba, where National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir spoke, went through. Yoav Gallant, although requesting that politics would not interfere, was met by one man in the front row who held up a poster during his speech saying that his brother fell in one of the wars, not for dictatorship, but for democracy. That's what his poster said. But the ceremony was not interfered. However, it ended with the national hymn Hatikva, and soldiers fired 3 shots of honor. The ceremony is now over, and the cemetery is relatively empty again, and only in a few hours Israel will make that famous transition from the somber atmosphere of Memorial Day to the Independence Day celebrations also held all across the country. Pia Steckelbach from Kiryat Shaul for I-24 News.